What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today we have more variant 3.2, except for we're not going to focus on Shang-Chi today. We're actually going to focus on Sorcerer Supreme. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going over the synergy team that I brought in for this power shield and all or nothing node. And basically, in a nutshell, this is giving her a bar of power at the beginning of the fight, and we're going to go over her abilities briefly. And as you can see, Sorcerer Supreme gains 70% less power from attacking, blocking, and being struck, but gains 25% of her max power every 9 seconds. So basically, all that equates to her gaining a ton of power very, very quickly. Now I'm doing this unboosted. I'm doing this without any of the power gain back boost or anything like that. So it's all natural. And we're going to see how well she does. So there I start with the bar of power. And basically on this power shield node, you can't do any damage unless it's with the special. So there I get quickly to a special 2 and boom, look at that, 52k. And also, her damage is cut in half. This path is not ideal for her. This path was not ideal for Shang-Chi. This path was built for tech champions. She is a mystic class. However, yeah, as you can tell, I'm just getting right back to a bar of power, and I'm just releasing my special, and it's doing massive damage. Also, another thing, if you hold your block, you gain power. So that is why I say she cheeses this node, because you hold your block, she's gaining power. She's passively gaining power, and she's hitting and being hit and gaining power. And I'm from SSX1, guys. I get punched in the face, so that's why I said and being hit, because I definitely do get hit. So next up is Kingpin, and what I want to do is I kind of want to keep him at 1 bar of power, or I want to drop him before, and whew, look at that, 75k. Okay, so he's almost dead already at 50% of his health. I get to another special to drop it. Thought it might kill him, but it didn't crit. So okay, no big deal. We're still back at a bar of power thanks to our synergy. And we drop a special 1. He's almost dead, but he's only at 1 bar of power, guys. Because the only way they can gain power is if they hold their block. So I'm not hitting into them too much. I go for a special 3 to finish this fight. So this fight ultimately took what? I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. Not really counting. But yeah, not too bad. So we're moving right along to our next fight. And we have Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is not very difficult at all. I really don't care what I push him to, a special 1 or a special 2. I needed to grab those 6-star shards because it was bothering me. Pretty OCD about those highlighted areas. So anyway, we get back into the fight, and it's pretty much the same strategy. We're starting with a bar of power. I'm getting to 2 bars now. I bait out a heavy, it looks like, and then I'm going to probably, go for a special 2, 22 crit. Not too bad for damage cut in half. I bait out another special, go for another special 2, and let's see if this does any more damage. Not really. It's okay. Not that big of damage, but we're back at a bar of power again. And so we throw the special 1, which puts an armor break on him, so our specials are going to do even more damage. That last hit did 14k, so that wasn't too bad. It looks like we throw another special. Now he has 2 armor breaks on him. That did 17k on one of those attacks. And now we're building up to a special 2, and we're going to release it, and it should drop. Oh, no, we get to the special 3, and we drop it on him. And that should clean up this fight, and we're back at 100% health, guys. So one of the things about Sorcerer Supreme that I love is that she has a passive healing. If you activate her special with one of her blessings up, then it will give her a passive healing, which basically you can hold block and they can hit into your block and it could do massive damage, but it's going to regenerate all that right back. And on top of that, she gets like a small healing over time as well. So that is, I really love healing champs because to me they're very sustainable, and they could be assisting you a lot in challenging fights because you get to stay alive a lot longer. So here we have a Gamora. There is nothing hard about Gamora in my opinion. You can bait out her special 1 or special 2. It really does not matter. She seems to be acting kind with her heavies there. I drop a massive special 2, 25,000 and 63,000. So guys, that's almost 100,000 guys, almost. But that second special 2 cleans it up and she's done. So we're moving right along. Now, this is where I would recommend using someone else. I use Shang-Chi on Human Torch because it is not a smart idea to use a Mystic on Human Torch. The more you hit him, the more smolders he gains, and then those incinerates will turn into Nova Flames, and you will melt quicker than you can probably drop him. So I just opted to go with Shang-Chi, and I think 1 special 2 should clean it up. I can't remember at this point, but it shouldn't take too many hits, I don't believe. So we go for the medium, light, medium, and then we put the slow on, and then we release our special 2, and yeah, it drops him. And pretty impressive stuff in my opinion, from both of these characters. I really like them both. So our next fight is Proxima, and we have class advantage on Proxima, so that'll naturally give us a little bit more damage when we hit her, but I don't think it's going to be anything too significant like Gamora. Her special 1 and her special 2 I find to be easier to dex, so it doesn't really matter to me personally. I know some people just like to bait her special 1, but I can dex both. It doesn't really bother me. I would say whichever is more comfortable for you, honestly. Stick to that plan. Be mindful though that the more you allow them to hold block, the faster they're going to build up their power. And like I said, this is an all or nothing node, so they aren't going to really throw their special 1s or special 2s like that. They're going to primarily throw their special 3. And on a power shield, it's going to be quite devastating, so you don't want to allow that to happen. But on this team that I brought, you really only need Sorcerer Supreme and someone else to fight Torch. It doesn't have to be Shang-Chi or whatever, but that's really all you need. And then for the Kang Boss, I would recommend bringing, well, I did it with Shang-Chi, but I would also recommend bringing in someone to tackle the Kang Boss as well. So here's our last fight. It's against Captain America in Infinity War. He kind of makes you glance quite often, but he was nice when I was fighting him. I don't think I glanced too many times on my actual hits. So there's a 21,000 K, and then there's a 49. So that was really good, and we're going to try to do that again. There's another 21, and let's see what we get. Yeah, another 49. So yeah, I did not glance when I was doing my special 2, so guess what we're about to do. And now that one didn't hit as hard, but we did clean them up with the third one. So guys, I would highly recommend, if you have not done this path, bring in Sorcerer Supreme. She's a beast for it. Thanks for stopping by. As always, this is Itemless, and thanks for watching. Take care.